I got into golf over COVID like a lot of people, and now my algorithm shows me golf content. And there was one thing that I saw the other day that changed the way I thought. It was J.R. Smith in Schoolboy Q, and Schoolboy Q was talking about the way golf impacts his life, and the example he came back to was that the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. Now, due to some unforeseen circumstances, I have a lot more time on my hands, and I've been thinking about that a lot. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So I'm going to nosedive into my hyperfixation, and I'm going to put the work in, and I'm starting from my literal garage. So come roast my swing and play 18 holes with me on my budget simulator and help me get out of my garage. Today I'll be playing all 18 holes at Bandon Dunes Golf Resort out in Bandon, Oregon. Shout out to the PNW, if you know, you know. I'll be using the SLX microsim, foam balls because I respect my marriage, and my clubs. These are all thrifted clubs, so I'm still getting used to them, hence the practice in the garage. Disclaimer, some of these shots are going to end up a lot better than how they would in real life. I'm hitting off of the mat the whole time. My simulator is essentially a swing trader that really only measures my path. It doesn't really look at the ball flight at all. So give me credit, this is a budget simulator. All right, starting out hole one, gonna take my driver, got the adrenaline going. This first swing, I'm really gonna go at it here, and I mess up the sensor. Let's try this again. All right, so poking it again, get a good look at it, but do not aim and send it left into that rough, bounces back into the bunker. Got some work out of the bunker. Taking a look, 134 yards. Gotta let the nerve settle. We're gonna take my 7-iron here, give it a good swing. And on the green, I couldn't have asked for a better shot. Got a putt for bird. Now 25 feet for birdie. I'd be okay with the 2-putt here. Gonna just give it a good run. And I somehow left it short. I was all over the place with my adrenaline. This is the first stream I did, so happy with the par off the first. Okay, hole 2, par 3. We got 146, so that's another 7-iron. Honestly, if I get it on the green, I'll be happy. Give it a good swing. A little to the right. But we're on the green. I don't know where I'm getting this from. Good swing speed. I did leave it a little open, which probably helped me because it pushed it to that right-hand side, left me a 14-foot putt. For birdie, again, just happy to be in this position. And I got too excited. I left the other one short, so this one had to go a little far. Tap in for par. So the downside to having a budget sim is that sometimes things don't go the way they're supposed to. So this works on addressing the ball and then providing motion to the sensor. You can also aim while the ball is addressed. So sometimes I do that instead of going to my computer, and you can see that I'm aiming it back and forth here. And then because I moved too quickly, the sim considered this a shot.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
Since taking mulligans in E6 ruins your stat tracking, I'll just take a drop in the tee box. Let's get to my first shot, and I get a good piece of this one. This is where the first shot should have been, but honestly, can't really complain. I'm still 260 down the fairway. My next shot, I'm 228 out. I'm gonna take my 4 hybrid here and give it a good swing as well. Pretty straight ball, I'm really happy about it. But I just couldn't get enough to get onto the green, and I'm stuck in that greenside bunker. Okay, in the bunker, I got my 58 degree. I'm just gonna try to give it a good swing. My short game's not very good, as we can see, but I'm out of the bunker. Can't complain. Now this shot off the green is for par. Just get it super short here. I'm still trying to work out my short game. Got a 9-footer for bogey to close out this hole. Should be a par, but you know, this is closer to what I'd actually do on the golf course, so I'm not super upset about getting the bogey here. Going into hole 4, I'm 1 over. Got 329 yards on this par 4. Gonna take a driver. Goes pretty straight. I've been liking my driver strikes recently, right exactly where I need it. Just give me a little wedge shot in. With 86 yards in, I'm gonna use my 58 degree. Just wanna get as close as I can with this. And I'm short. I'm still trying to fill out those short game shots. Anything within 100 yards, I'm still kind of working on. Bringing my 58 out again for this shorter shot. Again, want to get close to the pin, save this par. And I overshoot the pin ever so slightly. Wouldn't be upset with that shot in real life. Again, trying to keep cool, take things one shot at a time. Got a 20-footer here for par. Let's knock it in. And just like that, saved par. Wasn't pretty, but there's no pictures on the scorecard. On to hole 5, another par 4. I'm going to take my driver just out as far as I can into the middle of this fairway, get a good swing. My driver's been straight today, maybe off to the right a little bit. With 110 in, I'm using my gap edge, my 54 degree, and I'm going to give it as hard of a hit as I can. Again, coming up short. For whatever reason, I can't dial in those wedges, either the gap or the sand wedge. Bringing my 58 out again, just want to get close to the pin. And I love that shot. You can see me fist bump there. Got a makeable putt for par. 7 feet, not a lot going on in this, just got to give it a good tap. And the par train continues. Some of the best golf I've played so far. On to hole 6, 142. I'm going to take my 7-iron off the tee. I'm normally hitting like high 130s with it if I get a good strike. I just want to get as close as I can. Get under it. It's off to the right a little bit, but I couldn't have wished for a better shot. I'm on the green. I got a putt at bird. 23 feet for birdie. Got my putter. It's a little downhill, a little right to left. Just going to try to tap it in. And I just can't get it in. I just can't get it there. I'll take a tap in for par though. Again, par train's going. I'll take it. Hole 7, another driver off the tee for this par 4. Again, want to play safe, get in there. I'm really working on my speed, trying to keep it as straight as possible. I do go off to the right a little bit, but I love the distance here. 279 after the rollout. Got my 58 uphill, 70 yards to where the pin is to the back of the green, so I got a little room to work. I'm just gonna give it a good shot, try to get as close as I can. And I love the distance, maybe just go a little too far. I got a good piece of it. For this third shot, I got 17 feet. I'm gonna putt off of the fairway here, give it an old Texas wedge, and just get in, hopefully 2-putt to get a par. And I'm just barely scaring the holes here. We'll get another tap in for par. Hole 8, another par 4, 313 from the whites, driver down the middle, a lot of fairway to work with. Got a good strike on it. I think I left it a little bit open because we're going to the right. I'm so glad that I nearly missed that fairway bunker. Gave me another wedge shot in. With this, I'm going to take my 58. I'm just hoping to get there. And I love the position. I'm a little short, but I'm not going to complain at all. Great wedge shot, honestly. Now, here's another thing with technology. I was going to putt this, give it another Texas wedge, 19-footer for birdie, but I didn't switch from the wedge because I was off the green. So I just gave a little tiny wedge shot as my third shot. Now I have another putt, 10 feet, and I overshoot it. What went from a birdie chance easily went to a bogey. Again, most likely what I would have done in real life, so can't even complain. Look at me check my phone. Another par 5 to capitalize. I'm 2 over so far. Take a driver as far as I can. And this one's a little to the left, but that's exactly where I need it to be. Taking my 4 hybrid to get there. I normally get this about 220. And I just get it off the side of the green. I love that shot. Now I'm going to putt off the fringe again. And we barely miss for the eagle, but it's a tap-in birdie. It's a tap-in birdie. I cannot be upset about this at all. It's the first birdie of the day. Going back to 1 over. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Hole 10, got the momentum from the last hole. It's another par 4. Let me just get it out there as far as I can. And again, another pretty straight shot, straight at the pin, easy little wedge shot in. My goal here is to just keep the train rolling. I will not be upset with pars, and I'm just gonna give this little 58-degree shot from 44 yards out. And I give it a good run. It's still a little short though. Working on my wedges still, which is why I chipped this one in, even though I probably could have putted it from 23 feet, but I decided to chip this in to maybe work on my touch a little bit. And I make it for birdie, chip in. Probably wouldn't have done this in real life, but I did it in camera on wax. Talk to me nice. Coming off back-to-back birdies going into hole 11, another par 4. I'm feeling pretty good with my driver, so I just want to hit it straight. Again, a little to the right, great positioning. As long as I didn't get into the bunkers, I would have been happy. Got 70 yards in, so we're seeing my 58 again. It's been my trouble club all day, but hopefully we'll get close here. Chicken wing that a little bit, and didn't go anywhere. Did not go anywhere. So we get to see the 58 again. All right, third shot. Let's get on the green. One's better, and just right past the hole for a putt for par. "11 feet on this putt. It goes uphill just ever so slightly, going right to left. Just give it a good tap. Keep it even through 11. And I kiss the hole. Tap in for bogey. Back to 1 over. Hole 12, we have another par 3 here, giving my 8-iron off the tee. Really straight shot, but I chunked it and I couldn't get it far enough. I don't know, I think I was nervous about that shot because of the bogey, but I got 49 yards in. We'll see my 58 again, try to get it as close as I can. Short again. It's the name of the game with my wedges and my short irons today, is just they come up short. It's the key word in that. The operative phrase is short. Another chip in off the green. And I chip it in again. Chip it in for par. I mean, no pictures on the scorecard. I did exactly what was intended. Don't ask questions. Hole 13, another par 5. It's a chance to close that gap a little bit, fix my mistake of the one over. I'm going to drive her down the center. Got a decent, consistent swing with my driver, going 250, 260. I can't complain. I would take that every single time. Got 215 in. Now with these under 220 shots, I like to use my 4-iron. Got a good one with that. That's going pretty straight. And on the green for an eagle putt. 99 swing score on that. Talk to me nice. All right, 48 footer for eagle. I just want a 2-putt here and get a bird. Give it a good go for eagle, and I come up just a few feet short. Again, not mad at it. This is a tap-in birdie. This is a gimme, and I'll walk away being even through 13. Hole 14, want to ride the wave, and I mess up right out the gate. Same mistake from putting my glove on.
You're not really fun.
Same driver mistake, cost me another stroke. And I'm trying not to let it bother me. Let's try that again. Driver off the tee. Going off to the right a little bit again. I was worried about this, but I cleared it. Got a nice little greenside chip. All right, second shot here. Pain club of the day. Got a nice little 40-yarder. Not a bad chip. I'm excited for it. I'm within 10 feet for par to save that terrible tee mistake. And if I knock this in, it'll be like nothing happened. Just like that. Save that mistake. Par through 14. Hole 15, we have a par 3, 123 yards. Taking my 8-iron. And I'm just a little short. Story of the day, short irons, wedges, always ending up short. All right, I got my 58 off the green, 54 feet in. Want to get a good up and down and save this. And I go way too far. Give myself too much work coming in for par. 28 footer, let's just get close. And I leave it short. I am beside myself today. 1 over through 15. Hole 16, I get excited. We have a drivable par 4. I'm trying to make up for the 1 over, and I go straight at the green. And I miss completely, and I go out of bounds. Brutal, just brutal. Had a good swing and everything. I just went off to the right a little bit. So let's try that again. So I dropped 2, hitting for 3, aiming at the green again. And my adrenaline kicks in, and I hit a straight one, but I hit it too far, and it rolls off the back. Got a 58-degree shot in, 34 yards. My wedges have been off all day. I'm really just hoping to land on the green here without any problem. And my nerves are still there. They're still there, and I go straight over the green. So let's keep the 58 out and try to work our way back. Try to have the brain of a goldfish and just get on the green and get out of here before it gets really ugly. Not even close. 4 double bogey, 58 again. And I go too far. Leaves me with a 12-foot putt now that I'm finally on the green after 6 shots. And I just hope to hold this to keep it a 1-putt hole. Triple bogey, 4 over. Heartbreaker at the end. We're on to hole 17 now. Really want to end strong. Really want to forget what just happened. Got a par 4. Give it a good swing. Play it safe. And a good drive right where I need it to be on the fairway. I got a 58 off the green. And again, coming up too short. I'm not really judging the distance as well. Just keep the 58 out, 61 feet, and try to land it soft. Honestly, wasn't too bad with the way my chips have been going today. I'll take it. 7-footer for par. Let's just save par. And I overshoot it. You can see the disappointment on my face. Back-to-back bogey holes at a triple and then a single. I went from 1 over to 5 over in no time. Last hole, par 5. Hopefully I can erase some of those mistakes. Driver, down the fairway, been doing it all day. Last drive of the day, feel really good about it. All right, I have 221 in. I'm gonna trust my 4-iron again. Really straight, good shot. Could not have asked for a better shot. Now we have a putt at eagle. I repeat, we have a putt at eagle. 15-footer, not the worst putt I've had all day. This could erase a lot of mistakes and make me feel great about the round. Let's get it in. And I synced the putt for eagle. First eagle, only eagle on this thing, matter of fact. Now that it's on camera, it's cemented, and I feel great about the day. Finished the front 9 with 37, the back 9 with a 38, 75 overall. Thank you so much for watching and giving me a chance. I'm gonna try to have a consistent schedule. I don't know what that quite looks like yet, but expect to have at least a video a week. I'll be doing streams of me playing the 18 holes. If you want to come check that out, I'll have the description down below. Thank you guys again. See you next time.